Sorry about the jump cut. I was being called, but I did take advantage of the jump cut, and I went and got my little red cash book. So in here, I write down everything that I bought pretty much, just so I can. Don't know why I did it really. Just to keep track on my spending and stuff, I guess. So it's all my, and I'll probably keep this handy for when I make videos and because I don't mind talking about the price. I can understand why people don't want to talk about money on their videos, but I don't mind occasionally talking prices. I mean, so I've got right. I'm just trying to find the Master System page. Right, so for let's just go back. So for right, so I do arguably overspend a little bit on some of this stuff. But my rationale, the method behind my madness is that I'm never going to have a full set of anything. I don't really sort of buy shelf filler. I'm quite specific in sort of the games I want, and I want to keep the numbers sort of relatively low. So therefore, I feel a little bit justified in spending perhaps a little bit more money on them than possibly I should. It's slowed right down. I'm saving to move out with my other half, so I can't currently justify expensive games because all our money's going towards moving out together. So we'll sort of hopefully get ourselves sorted this year, and then I can start picking a few bits up again. But yeah, just sort of an example of what this stuff's sort of going for. And I will admit I'm not shopping around. I'm not doing auctions. I'm sort of waiting until they appear in the condition I want. So going back to Ghouls and Ghosts, this was just under 48 quid. It's not rare. I wouldn't describe this as rare, but it doesn't come up as often as you might think. And it took me quite a while to find one in the condition I wanted, and once again it was from Chill Out. So yeah, that's what I paid for that. Pardon me. Then we had Master of Darkness. So this was $46.30. Again, you know, it's the condition, and once again the seller. Where do we get up to? Okay, yeah. So the next game I was going to show before the jump cut, anyway. And I don't know where I've put it now. This video is quickly getting to shit. Anyway, right, next game that I was going to show is Rastan. So another game that I didn't have a lot of experience of. In fact, I didn't play it at all. But I know it's one of the sort of one of the better games perhaps on the system, and the sort of game that I do enjoy as well. And yeah, obviously looked at some YouTube videos and some reviews and stuff, and thought, yep, that's for me. So this cost £51. It is a lot of money. Definitely, you can definitely get it cheaper. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm hoping that the value of this stuff doesn't ever drop. It only ever goes one way, because it can always be moved on. Some of my stuff, if anything's my original that I'd kept as a kid, and none of this Master System stuff is, I'd find that very difficult to let go. But if needs must, you know, this would be the first stuff to go, and I've got the prices written down, so I can sort of try to make sure I at least try and get a good chunk of my money back. So yeah, let's crack on. There's only 2 games left. This video's threatening to go on forever. So next one is Batman Returns. Never played it. I heard it's good. I think Pete Sensasix talked about this version of the game. I know that the Super Nintendo version's meant to be good as well. I did have the Mega Drive version when I picked up my Mega Drive, and just didn't really care for it. I know it's not particularly highly rated. Oddly enough, the music from the first levels never left me. I played it once, and then switched it off and then traded the game in. I don't even have it anymore. But the music from the first level of Batman Returns on the Mega Drive, I can still recall it. It's just weird. It's not even good music, but for whatever reason, I've just never forgotten. And for that reason, I kind of regret chopping it in a little bit. It was a really nice copy, good case, good cartridge, good manual, hanging tab, and I had the first Batman game as well. It came with the Mega Drive that I bought. Again, smashing condition, and the value of those two I think has risen. I traded them into a game shop, and whatever I got for them, you'd get a lot more now. But yeah, I heard that this one's good, and this came up as a listing. I paid 25 quid for this, 25.75. Yeah. Again, you know, yes, it possibly is me overpaying, but this one's got a slightly different product catalogue from the usual one you see in the with the Master System. Do you know what? I'm not going to get all this out now. Let's just wrap this video up. There's one more game, and this is a game that I had as a kid. It's really not very good, but I sort of had with some of my Master System games, and you'll see if I start picking a few up, I'll probably start doing pickup videos, which I've not really done. But some of the games I'm kind of a bit wary about getting them back because they're a bit shit, and I didn't really rate them as a kid. Although that's not to say I didn't play them to death, because I did. And I probably would play, you know, try and crack on with them. And some of them are very difficult, and I couldn't do it as a kid. And I'm wondering now if I perhaps, you know, a bit more patience or whatever, might be able to actually crack some of them games that I never could complete or even get far in. So I probably will pick a few up. I probably will go for try and get all the games that I had and sort of recreate the set, if you like. This is one of them, and it's a WWF Steel Cage Challenge. Yeah, this is really not very good, but I did play it a lot. I remember really hammering it as a kid, even though it was just shit. So this came up and I kind of stuck it on watch. Didn't really have any intent on buying it. But then I think the Master System bug just bit me again. Decided that I think it was playing and completing Castle of Illusion. I think the Master System bug bit me again, and also watching Steve and Sega Head and a lot of the and Martin and guys like that who were just banging to their Master System. I don't know. It's yeah, as I say, I've got the bug again. So this was on watch. It's pretty near mint, and I pulled the trigger. This one cost £27.30. So it does kind of seem madness. I know some of these prices. Some people might be listening to this thinking, well, that's fucking nothing. You know, it's a nostalgic game. You won't find it in much better nick. Some people might think, well, it's worth the money, and yeah, I think so. As long as there's not a massive sort of dip in the value of this stuff, and why would there be? It's only ever going to go north if we look after our stuff. And I'm not burdened by this being my original childhood copy that survived all these years. You know, I could move this on, and I don't want to, but you know, it wouldn't kill me to have to move this on if circumstances called for it. So there we go. So that is it. We're probably on I don't know, 45 minutes in total for a small collection. So yeah, let's cut it short there. There's a few more games that I want for the system, and I will pick up as and when, but I'm not buying anything, as I say, at the moment, because I'm trying to save up like mad. Just trying to play some games and stuff, and get on with work, and still watching videos where I can and stuff. So yeah, so we'll leave it at that. Thanks to anyone who's watched. Love to hear about. I just best if anyone wants to talk Master System in the comments, and let's do it. And there'll definitely be some more. There'll definitely be some more Master System to come. I'm after the Mark 1 system at some point, and there's probably at least another well, half a dozen games that I definitely want for it, and then perhaps if I see some out and about in CEX and stuff that aren't on my sort of core list, if you like, then I'll pick those up as well. But right, let's call that one. So cheers everyone who's watched. Hope everyone's well, and see you on the next one. Cheers.